Locked. A long road ahead.
Ethan? Ethan!
Ah, the laws of the
Couldn't
house.
find him. Could you?
Playing hide and fucking seek. That.
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
So let's see.
I don't like this game anymore.
So, this is what
Maybe something happened to him.
I mean,
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
Okay, I'm gonna say you can't find me.
Ryan,
Fuck.
look who we've found.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
That's
I
because
was
you're
worried
pussy.
you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
Well,
I do
so is
too.
no Roderick's
But
dead.
Mira's in King's Landing, and
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Don't worry, you'll
I
probably
don't want
die.
Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what
won't
he did
get
to
hurt.
get sent away like that.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men.
Well,
No
there's
one
not
will
gonna
tell
be any
me
way
what
of
Garrett
going
did, but it must have
No.
been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
Can't fight very well.
And
I'll have you know,
he's your
I am.
milksop.
I'll have you know, I
Sir
am 10th
Royland
prestige.
forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like
Like a man.
He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Can't promise that, but okay,
I know
I'll
a
lie to you.
lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to
I may
change.
have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Within reason,
Everyone
mate.
will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
You have to understand. Being Lord is a great responsibility. I can't just
Like being
fool
Spider-Man.
around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's
For
the
what?
matter?
Lord
It is an
Whitehill's
actual point,
arrived,
fuck's sake.
unannounced
Talk
and
over.
certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways. Someone should tell him to leave us alone.
No, fuck
Fine.
them. I don't.
If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Yeah, fuck them. I have important Lord stuff to do. But I am Lord Ya. Wait, what am I doing?
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do
Decisive.
something rash. Things are bad
I can
enough
handle
as it
this.
is.
I can
I
handle
can handle
Lord
this.
Well said.
I can do this.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
And chickens. And lily-livered limestones.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late
Shake his
Lord
hand.
Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Okay, shake his hand.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Oh, you cheeky fucking
I've been
bastard.
waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
He died a hero.
Father
so-
died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no
Aye.
bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
Oh,
You
called him an
little
old man.
fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Why, you call me a fucking cunt now?
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't
okay.
been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was
Exactly.
taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you
You
want,
lying
Lord Whitehill?
bastards. You're trying to take on Ironwood. Fuck off. Oh, this cunt. This fucking
Your man, the
piece-
squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the Lord of this
Oh,
house.
how'd you answer
We
this
lost
for
people
your
too,
man?
Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of
I've-
it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not
Level.
leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Okay.
What
I'll
kind
answer
of
this
fucking
Bolton.
house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Wreck
Lady
him.
Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
coming,
coming.
Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That's right, piss
That
off.
lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a
Sure.
raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill, remember that. Defiance or diplomacy?
I was wrong about your son,
I don't
milady.
get that either way.
He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare
What?
a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Get to the ravens. Da, 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 da. So I guess I picked diplomacy.
Your sister can help us.
Wow, that looks beautiful.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And
Fair to
Lady
keep
Marjorie's
King's
betrothal
Landing.
to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Wink, wink. Oh, my fingers are cold. Cold brazier. Stare at it. Exactly, help no one did it. Do you want to stare again? No. See. Oh, what's this paper? Letter from mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Hello, who's that? You can come in if you want to. Actually, no. I will be. Wait, I can't open any of this. Okay. Open. Open the door. Open.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Let him in, why not?
No, it's fine. Come in.
He's a bit dirty, but what are you gonna do? You better not stab me in the face.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'd
It's
rather
Harriet.
not say.
I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Exactly.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Milady.
You work for Lady Marjorie?
No.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her
I know.
handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Fucking stalking me. Huh? You creepy
I saw
little
Lady
shit.
Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal
You
Sept,
stay away from
talking
me.
to Queen Cersei.
You keep your distance. You Cersei.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know.
Thanks. Thanks for
Most
this
people don't tend to
information.
notice a coal boy. Not in King's Landing. with
Oh,
so many
that's
lords and
coal.
ladies about.
Okay.
You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Shit, I should have been more friendly to him.
Good night, milady.
He could be potential source.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
Are you fucking firing me?
Cersei cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Are you fucking firing me?
She
That's
mentioned
not cool.
the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
Fuck! Ah, it took too long.
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
I fucking rip out her eyes and shove them out her ass.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive
See if she likes the way that feels. I have to be nice to this fucking bitch.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
So basically, I can do this. I think I have enough restraint.
Good luck.
Thanks. Oh, do I walk now? No. Cersei, you fucker. Oh, there she is.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Oh, I've seen this guy.
With your
Oh,
permission,
this bitch.
allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Do you want to make it worse? But she looks like a fucking... Kneel before her.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Yeah, whatever.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Yes, I'm loyal.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Yes.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House
Our
Forrester's
loyalty.
loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Fuck, what do I put? Oh, Diana.
Not traitors, Your Grace.
Noble, perhaps once, for a northern house, but now they're merely dead. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply
I don't
of iron
fucking
wood for
care,
his
just shut
armies.
up.
I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Yeah, sure.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
No.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Shit, was that good or bad?
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Yeah, probably. She only followed
her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
Be true to the king.
To the king, Your Grace.
Yes, lie.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The
what?
most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I won't do anything.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either.
I go a neutral.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
She's kind of like I don't really trust her, but I don't really distrust her. I'm just gonna look away.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
He was.
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I don't particularly like her.
Yet you did your best to please. You'll do well here in King's Landing. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your Ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I am.
But it's a risk I cannot afford.
No, god damn it.
Discretion.
I would say yes.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful.
I actually wanted to risk
this
it.
is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Oh well.